Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel, Kamala Montano Mdleja, and on this channel siyasifunda incwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese sizoyixoxa le ndaba esifundile sixoxela laba phela abasuke benqena ukufunda nalabo abangenaso nje isikhathi sokuthi bafunde. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sizokwenza ama-reviews or ama-recaps. Siphinde futhi sikhuluma ngama-issues asuke evelile ngenkathi lama-shows lawa siwabuka kwi-TV. Namhlanje na ngifuna sikhulume about the upcoming show. I cannot wait for this show, guys. You know why? Because when season 1 was playing, I actually did not have a channel at the time. And you know when you're watching a show, and I watched a show before it came on Compact. And yazi mawubuka ishow emnandi ufuna ukuyixoxa nabantu but abantu abayibuki. You know that feeling? You're like, you know what happened last night? Real House of, and like, what there's Real Housewives of Devon, you know. So I'm so excited this time because I'm gonna be able to come here and talk about what's happening in that show. I really love it because I did watch Real Housewives of Johannesburg, but guys, like, if you've watched Real Housewives of Joburg, forget about it. Just put it aside. Pretend as if you haven't watched any of the franchises, the Real Housewives, Zala, South Africa. Pretend as if it's the first time you watch because this one is a reality. It really is. It's just, it is at another level. It's just the show itself, the locals and the cast members, the drama in the show, everything, the shade, you know, it's just great. So if you watch the Real Housewives of Johannesburg, give this one a chance. I'm telling you, it's different. But what I want to talk about today is that our favorite. Okay, I'm lying now because she's not my favorite, but I don't hate her. But I know for a lot of people, it's their favorite. Wife Mseleku, Makhumalo is going to be joining season 2 of Real Housewives of Devon. When I saw the news, I'm like, yeah, sebeqalile ngamanga. Baqalile ngamanga. Mseleku ngikaze ayivume le nto le. But then I saw the articles and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it's really happening. And then I started thinking about it. And is she a good fit for Real Housewives of Devon? Listen, guys, Real Housewives is different from Uthando Nesithembu. Here is the thing. The reason we watch Real Housewives genje across from whatever, to New York to Atlanta to Beverly Hills to Dallas to Bani, every locuzana, every franchise that we watch for shade, we watch it for gossip, we watch it for drama, we watch it for confrontations, we watch it for fights. And so when I think about Makhumalo, I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know if she's gonna be a good fit, but I know that the reason I feel the way that I feel is because I'm judging her from how she is. We reality show that she's on, which is Uthando Nesithembu. But maybe I'm thinking maybe the way that she behaves there is because it's a reality show about her marriage and she has to behave a certain way, being it's in a marriage, you know, finding a lot. But I don't know how well she's gonna do on Real Housewives, because really if she's gonna come with, I'm a peacemaker, I don't shade anybody, guys, let's come together, let's solve, you know, if she comes with that, you usually don't do very well when you come like that with Real Housewives. You have to stand your ground, and you have to, when they shade you, you shade back. When when somebody tells you that that person said something about you, you go straight to them and you confront them. Okay, do you have a problem with me? What is the problem? Can we resolve it? That's how Housewives is run. So I don't know, I'm just not sure if she's gonna be able to do that, because she seems to be somebody that's very worried about how she presents herself to everybody. She always wants to look like the person that you will say it's a goody two shoes. Is that what they say? So I'm really worried about that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch her. It's gonna be her first season, but it's not her first season on a reality show. So it's the cameras are not gonna be a new thing to her. But and ensemble of Ilokuzana, ama cast members. It's gonna be interesting to watch. I don't know because they've brought in new people because kunabantu abangabuyanga like abo Ayanda akabuyanga this season. I'm really I'm upset about it. I really wanted Ayanda Ncwane back, but apparently she actually I read an article that she actually doesn't live in Durban. She lives in Johannesburg. So it was very difficult for her to shoot the show being up and down, and she has kids, and her kids are usually in Joburg. So yeah, I understood that, but I'm like, I really wanted her back. So okay, they've added Batulondi London, Jojo Robinson, and her Ulokuzano Makuma. Those are the three new cast members. And then Unonkanyi, so Chonto is coming back, Unonku is coming back, Usorisha is coming back, and Ueni is coming back. Listen, guys. Yes, and Umabusi Seme she was one of my favorites because I like the underdog. I really like the underdog, and I liked her because they really mistreated her last season. All of them, everybody thought they were better than her except for Sorisha and Ayanda Ncwane. No, Ayanda Ncwane at some point she was making fun of Ulukuzana. Ulokhuza Mabusi. So I really liked how she stood up for herself, and I'm so glad to see the producers saw value in her and they bringing her back this season. I actually think that she might be the one that will get along with Makhumalo. Just looking at her personality, she might be the one that would get along with Makhumalo. I think that the person that is gonna try the hardest to be friends with Makhumalo is probably going to be Ulokuzana. What's her name, Unonku? I think Unonku is gonna try and be friends with Makhumalo, but I think they might not work out because Makhumalo likes being like good and and Ulona is very shady. Unonku is very shady. Ubenokukhuluma ngabantu abomngani wakho phambi kwakho and then ngalena aphinda akhulume ngawo. So for that reason I don't think that they will get along with Ulokuzana Umakhumalo. Usorisha was like one of those people that you see on TV and you're like, this lady looks like this is like genuinely who she is. She is just a good person. She meets people with an open heart, with an open mind. She's welcoming. She's willing to be friends with everybody. She is willing to learn about you, about your culture. But, she really seemed like that kind of a person. So I think Sorisha would get along with Makhumalo because she gets along with everybody else anyways. And I don't know about Eddie. I think even up until the end of the season, I was still trying to learn her. I wasn't sure. Is she a good friend to people that she says is her friends, or she's just on the show? She really didn't seem like she was committed to building friendships with these ladies, but she wanted to be on the show. That's the vibe that I got with her. So I'm not sure if there will be a good mix with Ulokuzana, with Makhumalo. But the other cast members, I really don't know much about them, so we'll be learning about them on the show. Guys, I'm looking forward to seeing the other side of Makhumalo. I really hope and pray that she doesn't give us the fakery that sometimes she gives us on Uthando Nesithembu. I hope that she comes real this time. I hope and she gives us her real self. She gives us her real emotions because we really would love to be able to relate to her. But I'm looking forward. I have to check, guys, when the new season starts. And I will be giving you guys the reviews because I really love the Real Housewives of Durban. But yeah, welcome Makhumalo. We have discussed you, but we are still going to discuss you even more now that you are on the Real Housewives of Joburg. So of Durban, I mean. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like it and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngithanda kakhulu.